Hey, it's Ramsey Dewey over here in Shanghai, China. Welcome to another edition of the coach's favorite fights throughout history. This time, a 1907 boxing match between Tommy Burns and Bill Squires. Tommy Burns, man, watch this guy's footwork. Pay attention. You will see this footwork repeated in modern mixed martial arts through some of the great karate fighters, Lyoto Machida, Wonderboy, Thompson, even Connor McGregor uses this same style of footwork that we see in this fight over 112 years ago. Oh man, this is one of the most beautiful knockouts in early boxing history, when fighters were just making that transition from bare-knuckle boxing to wearing the gloves and wrapping the hands. So let's take a look at what happened right here. Here we go. International contest for heavyweight championship, Squires versus Burns. So here we go, referee standing in the middle, calling a start to this contest with a wave of the hand. The shortest and fiercest contest on record. Tommy Burns in the short shorts. Bill Squires in the slightly longer short shorts, coming out aggressive. Bill Squires in that old traditional English boxing stance with the weight on the back leg. They tie up. There's a lot of grappling that goes on in these early boxing matches because the referees didn't break it up right away. There was a lot of dirty boxing, if you will. That's striking inside the clinch. Most boxers back then would also cross-train in wrestling. But take a look at Tommy Burns' footwork, at least when they got out of the clinch. Notice how his back foot, the heel is raised, and there's that first knockdown. That raised heel allows him to get that trigger step in his right hand to explode with power. They tie up again. Tommy Burns was using a very unusual stance for this time. Most fighters used the English boxing stance with the weight on the back leg. Tommy Burns, however, put his weight on the lead leg. Again, they tie up, a bit of dirty boxing. The ref separates them. You'll notice that spring in Burns' step right here. And again, the heel raised on the back foot. He's able to throw himself forward, very similar to what Jack Dempsey was doing 10, 12 years later. One of the great differences is by Dempsey's time, the audiences were much larger for heavyweight boxing matches. Dempsey was the first man to draw $1 million gate for boxing. So you can see this is quite the arena. It's quite packed. Burns doing an excellent job of making frames to stuff Squires' attempts on getting on it in the inside. Oh, beautiful left check hook from Tommy Burns. Come on, cameraman, pan over there, please. We didn't see exactly how he got knocked down that time. Squires climbs back to his feet. Beautiful right hand, right straight right overhand from Tommy Burns. And another beautiful falling steps to set up those right hands, which is something nobody was doing back then. And there it is. There's the knockout. He's doing the fish dance on the ground. Not quite. He's out cold. Bill Squires out cold. Tommy Burns standing right over him. Hands on the hips. Admiring his handiwork. This man is one of those unsung legends that nobody remembers today, but this, I believe, was the first knockout in boxing history ever recorded on film. It is a moment in history that we can learn a lot from even today, especially today. So pay attention to the greats of the past, my friend, and you will learn a great deal from it. Thank you for watching. Now get out there and train.